What is this? It's a terrible attempt at a pumpkin. I'm not going to use this yarn. I should just break it down and use it for stuffing, but what are you going to do? So today's a teacher work day, and my husband and I had these big plans to enjoy the outside, but spring in Colorado has hit. It snowed yesterday, all day yesterday, and today's just kind of a muddy, cold mess that isn't the spring outing we had hoped for. So I figured I would look at all of my WIPs that I have kind of neglected, ones that I'm actively working on and ones I've forgot I had, and thought I'd kind of look through and try to create a game plan on what to do with all my WIPs.
Wondering where that ruler went.
Oh my goodness.
And I think that's it.
Welcome back to the Backcountry Crochet. I'm Caitlin, just kind of documenting my crochet journey, crochet hobby, more for myself than anything else, but welcome to join along the lines, or along my journey. But I am looking at my WIPs of what I am actively working on and ones I didn't realize I still had. I kind of forgot I made. And I'm just gonna kind of look through at what I've got and try to figure out a game plan on what to work on, what to frog, what to just, I don't know, like have a like continue on later. But yeah, just kind of looking through and trying to condense my WIP pile at least a little bit. I forgot one WIP. I started last summer and after a road trip just never got back to, so let me go grab that.
Go in this bag. Now it's complete.
Alright, back. Humidity, unwashed hair, looking good today. So, kind of going through my WIP pile. It looks bigger than I think it is. We're gonna find out. For example, this was a project that I was working on last summer when I did a road trip out to see my sister, future brother-in-law, and my father-in-law. And I decided I wanted to make a bag, so that's really what's in here. I actually like it a lot more. So I was trying to make a bucket bag and I made my own kind of design that was going to have different colors working up. I was really not happy with how the lines were working out on this pattern, and I kind of gave up on it, was thinking I would frog it, but I kind of like it, actually. It's actually better than I remember it. I might actually keep working on that pattern. I'll post the picture of the graph I'm using, or that I made to try to to show you kind of what my thoughts of what it would look like are. but I'm gonna keep going with it. Happier than I thought it'd be. So yeah, so this bag is more just the yarn I was using. It was a road trip, stuck in the back of the car with my daughters, not stuck, getting to be in the middle seat with my two daughters to help them through the long drive to Utah. And then I was pumping at the time, so it was kind of a pumping project when I confined myself into a room alone. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna work on it right now, but definitely a WIP I'm gonna keep and continue working on at a later date, maybe another summer project. My next WIP is one I'm definitely keeping, and I know it. I'm doing a Harry Potter crest or Hogwarts crest blanket, and I've been working on the bottom of it. You know, you've got Hufflepuff, you've got Ravenclaw patterns. Definitely one I'm going to keep working on. I just kind of lost motivation on this for temporary, so it's kind of a when I come back to it when I have the motivation again, but definitely one I'm going to keep working on. Getting close to the Hogwarts crest, which will be fun. The other one that's in here, so I made this basket like a year ago to try to hold all of my work, like current projects. I have more current projects than what this can hold, so it just holds one, I guess now two projects at once. Here's a WIP I definitely want to get back to. Gosh, where? This is why it's better to have a better organization system than what I've got. But I had 4. So apparently I have 3 legs to make a monkey. That's what, this is a finished Jane Goodall. And I was just making her monkey. But my daughter stole Jane Goodall before I could finish making the monkey. And I need Jane Goodall in order to finish her monkey, which her chimpanzee? I'm gonna double check that. I decided to sew in a magnet right here, and I'm gonna put a magnet in the belly of the monkey or the chimp, and that way she can hold it and I can kind of attach them. But my daughter was so excited that I made another like doll figure for her that she kept sleeping with it and taking it. That's why it was under her bed. It fell under her bed from her sleeping with it, playing with it. And so I want to make sure I have that magnet so I can make sure I put it in correctly in the chimp, so that way it can line up and hopefully look a little more natural on how she holds it versus the monkey falling back like that. So this is not a WIP, but to fully complete it, I need Jane to help. I think this is definitely one I'm gonna, I don't know, I might work on it today. No, not today, because I have something else I want to work out on. But this is in the next few weeks. I'm definitely gonna finish this one just because I'm so close. I mean, I need 1 leg, a body, and a head, and I'm done with this project. So continue on project and put it back in my chaotic basket just so I know where it all is. Now this next basket is kind of like my WIP shame basket. It's also my junk drawer basket for crochet. I actually have a junk drawer for crochet. So my second junk pile of crochet, but it holds kind of like my random items, like buttons, random. I started a succulent. Am I gonna finish this? Probably not, but maybe. So, you know, kind of keep it. This is kind of a basket that I need to sit down and actually go through, and my motivation for that is not cactus. Is that what I was making? I don't know. See, it's been so long. This is kind of a catch-all basket, I think. I like lavender. I really like making lavender, but I hate putting it on and gluing it on to like finish it. So I have a ton. Okay, that cactus is back. I have Oh, hey, look, another cactus piece. It was a cactus. I remember it now. I have a ton of lavender that, you know, the crochet part of the WIP work in progress is done. It's the finalizing it. I have a bag, a granny square bag that I made that I just need to make, I don't know, a little pouch into, so a drawstring. So simple. I don't know why I didn't finish it, but I don't feel like finishing it now, so I'm going back in there. I've got buttons, more lavender. Yeah, there's just a random hodgepodge of random flowers that I just need to finish and attach to just make them stand and make a bouquet out of them. But that's like my least favorite part, is like the finishing touches. I like the crocheting part, and then, you know, whenever you need to sew, glue, finalize, I have no idea what this was for. Oh, maybe this was for my granny square Halloween sweater. Maybe this was going to be the monster, like Frankenstein's monster. I must have changed my mind on it, so a coaster. Done. Yeah, but this is definitely one that I'm just going to put to the side and say, see you later. Don't need to worry about that one now. Alright, this next one is one I definitely want to come back to, but just don't have the motivation. I don't know why I stopped doing this one. Probably because it's a really tiny hook for me, and I had to improvise, you know, a handle because I really don't like these type of hooks, and I didn't have any nice clover hooks, which are my favorite. That's not that hook. I don't even know where the hook is that I use for it, because this is way smaller than that. But this is gonna be, because I'm gonna finish it someday, just like a purse. But like, look at that stitching and that pattern. Love this pattern. I'll attach the link and information right here just so you can see it. But I'm kind of in love with this bag. I'm actually kind of glad I found this, because I've got to be getting close, because I know it fades out into white and then the blue, and it gets I've got to be getting close to finishing it. I just need to sit down, buckle down, and finish it. Definitely need to find the right hook. I don't even remember what size of hook I was using. I know I was, yeah, so definitely in my will continue it soon pile. Now this is my current WIP, the one that I am, like, I decided to design my own sweater. Here's the front panel. I'm gonna do, like, you know, it'll make sense when I'm done with it. I've got the back panel all gray, and I'm currently working on a sleeve. So here's the cuff for the sleeve, and I'll work it up. Definitely, this is the one I'm probably gonna work on today with my lazy rainy day crochet. The only problem is this is the last of the gray I have, so I need to get online and order some more from Premier Yarn just so I can finish it. But, you know, it's gonna be a nice sweater. I'm not gonna wear it for a while, you know, because now we're getting into spring. I don't know if it's gonna be too heavy, but it'll be ready for fall if that's what I need, or cooler days. New yarn that I bought with no plan for. Oh man, this is kind of my embarrassment basket. Let's see. I was starting a hat. I'm gonna frog this. This is I was gonna do a hat for my daughter, and obviously didn't get very far. So gonna frog that. I don't know what I'm gonna use that yarn for. I don't remember what I was making with it, so you know, it's just fun to do that. Maybe I'll just put this in my kids' crochet drawer, like where I put random projects that I'm done with that they can play with. They like swinging that around, so put that over there. Oh, this one. I was trying to make a sweater for my sister, and it's cute. It's not my style. I don't like crop top stuff, but made it too small where the sleeves just aren't gonna fit. So I don't know what I want to do with this. Part of me is like, maybe I'll frog it and try to use the yarn for something else. Maybe I'll give it to, I don't know, a kid. Sleeve might be too long for my daughter, but maybe I'll like do something like that just so it's a fun sweater for her. I don't know. I kind of like spent so much time on it. I don't know about frogging it. I don't know if it's worth frogging it for the yarn. Maybe I'll find something else to do with it. Obviously need to sew in the ends, but what's the point of sewing in the ends if I'm gonna frog it? So TBD, to be determined. I forgot about this. Oh my gosh, this was over a year ago. Maybe a year and a half ago. I was following a pattern, like, so I got this softer, I don't know what you call it, this yarn. I got this yarn, fluffier yarn, harder to see the stitch definition, but like a really soft finished product. I was gonna make a duck, because my daughter really likes ducks, and obviously I didn't finish. And I don't even remember how far along I was. Obviously I got past the point of marking it to put, I don't know, is this supposed to be like the stitches to know where to sew on the beak? Probably, I don't think you can save this yarn after frogging it. I don't even remember what I was using for a pattern for this. I don't know what to do with this. This is a frog maybe slash finish maybe. Obviously my motivation is really low. I really should finish a project because obviously I don't go back to them very often. But we'll put in the worry about that later. I tried to design my own toy amigurumi thing, and then I was like, this is awful, find a pattern, because I was trying to make a koala for someone, and I was not a pattern writer. I'm still not a pattern writer, especially for amigurumi, but you know, just hide that back in there. You don't need it for now. Oh, see, I get so close to finishing project. I made a snowman finger puppet. I just needed to like embroider a face on it, and I did it so in the ends, but kind of cute. Free-handed it, like made it up and went, but those finishing touches, I'm right there. I'm just gonna put that aside. I can embroider something really quick. Just trying to figure out how to make horns to make a ram, or like a CSU ram, and you know, which makes sense because I went to Wyoming, but you know, grew up with the rams. Just trying to make that, and that's as far as that ram came along. We might as well just toss that at this point. Little dinosaur, stegosaurus. Supposed to have, wow, this is a mess. Supposed to have little spikes on it. I know I made some and then just didn't want to put it on, but it just needs like 4 or 5 spikes and it'd be done. Man, I hate finishing. I get so close to the end of the project and I'm like done with it, and I kind of give up, and that's kind of stupid. Like, here's this one. This is from Not Monster, making a palm tree. Here's a palm tree so far. I forgot to leave enough to sew on. I weaved it in. I weaved in the ends without thinking about I have to sew on. So, you know, I'm gonna have to work on that. I just need like 3 more of these. Why do I do that? Am I the only one who does that? I don't know. Let me know if you do that too, because camaraderie, you know, we could commiserate together. It's so cute. It's adorable. It'll be sitting on my desk at school being like, hey, I'm a happy palm tree. You're stuck inside. You can't see the sunshine today. I'm not bitter. It's nice now that, you know, the wet spring's here, but winter gets a little hard for teachers. And finally, I think this is the last thing in there. Yeah, my last thing. It's my light bulbs for my Christmas lights. Obviously, dropped one. Obviously, I got far in my Christmas lights for Christmas. It's April. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, yeah, my random whips. Oh, I have one more. My book blanket. That one you don't need to see. But I also have my ongoing book blanket. That's obviously I'm gonna keep working on that. That's my tracking the books I read for the year. But wow, this was enlightening. It definitely showed me that I just don't like finishing things. I get so close and I move on to the next thing. I don't know why it is. I think I get my like gratification, or I get like fatigued on a project being like, it's almost done. Here's all my list of things to crochet that I want to get started on, and so I put it aside instead of just finishing it. Do you have any tips on how to actually finish the project when you are so close to being done? This one kind of. Really, Caitlin? You're right there. If you have any advice on how you like buckle down and finish it when you're so close and just start getting excited about your next project before you're done with your current one, please let me know. Obviously, I need that advice. I need those tips and tricks to finish projects. But yeah, thanks for joining us. I'm still kind of formulating a plan on when to do it because I only can crochet here and there. It's not like I have a ton of time between kids and work. It's more my like downtime. So these whips are gonna take a while, and I'm sure I'm gonna start a new project before I'm finished with any of those. Like I bought this new yarn. Sorry, I'm excited that I am just super excited to use. I don't know what for, but I'm sure the second I think of what I'm gonna use this for, I'm gonna put everything aside and this cycle continues. But thanks for joining me. Let me know advice you have so I can actually start breaking down and like lowering this whip count, and so I can actually clear this out. But thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Me again. Let me know what whip you think I should try to tackle first. Which one do you think is the best one to start with? Because I have so many that I'm partway through or so close to being done. What's the number one that's going to get me motivated to finish and actually get some of my whips done? Let me know below. Thanks for your help. Appreciate it.